Good day, dear viewers, and welcome to Wide Real News. We bring you the latest updates on global and regional events. Before we dive into today's story, we kindly ask you to subscribe to our channel, share this broadcast, and join the conversation by leaving your thoughts in the comments. Your support helps us continue bringing you important news. A tragic day in Cape Kobia. On Monday, a peaceful market day in Cape Kobia, Darfur, turned into a scene of unimaginable horror. An airstrike, reportedly carried out by Sudan's military, devastated the marketplace, leaving more than 100 people dead and hundreds more injured. This tragedy has been described by the emergency lawyers' rights group as a horrific massacre, sparking outrage and calls for accountability. Residents from surrounding villages had gathered in Cape Kobia, approximately 180 kilometers west of El Fasher, to shop and trade at the weekly market. What should have been a routine day of commerce and community was shattered by the bombing. Eyewitnesses report scenes of chaos, destruction, and heartbreak as families search desperately for missing loved ones amid the rubble. A conflict spiraling out of control. Sudan has been gripped by a deadly conflict between its army and the paramilitary Rapid Support Forces, RSF, for the past 19 months. This power struggle, initially between former allies, has escalated into a full-blown humanitarian crisis, displacing more than 11 million people and causing untold suffering. Both sides have been accused of war crimes and violations of international law, though they deny these allegations. Monday's airstrike in Cape Kobia is the latest in a series of violent incidents that have claimed civilian lives and further destabilized the region. Humanitarian and legal outrage. Emergency lawyers condemned the airstrike, stating, "This attack on civilians on market day is a flagrant violation of international law." The group also reported that the city of El Fasher, still under military control, has been under siege since April, compounding the challenges for civilians seeking safety and resources. The RSF has also come under fire for its tactics. Emergency lawyers highlighted the paramilitary group's indiscriminate shelling of Omdurman, a city across the River Nile from the capital, Khartoum. On Tuesday, a shell struck a bus, killing 14 people and injuring several others. The RSF has also been accused of using civilian infrastructure, such as fuel stations, for military purposes. On Sunday, an airstrike targeted a petrol station in an RSF-controlled area of Khartoum, resulting in at least 28 deaths and 37 injuries. Military denials and justifications. The Sudanese military has denied deliberately targeting civilians. A spokesperson claimed that the airstrikes are part of legitimate efforts to defend the country, emphasizing their focus on RSF sites, which they allege are often hidden in residential areas. Despite these assurances, the devastation in Cape Kobia and other locations has fueled skepticism and condemnation from local and international observers. International calls for action. Human Rights Watch, HRW, has called on the United Nations and the African Union to urgently deploy troops to Sudan to protect civilians. In its latest report, HRW accuses the RSF and allied Arab militias of committing atrocities in South Kordofan state between December 2023 and March 2024. These crimes include killings, rapes, abductions, and other forms of abuse, described as part of a broader campaign of ethnic cleansing in West Darfur. Jean-Baptiste Galopin, an HRW researcher, stated, "The Rapid Support Forces' abuse of civilians in South Kordofan is emblematic of continuing atrocities across Sudan. These new findings underscore the urgent need for the deployment of a mission to protect civilians in Sudan." The human cost of war. The ongoing conflict has created the world's largest humanitarian crisis. In May, U.S. Special Envoy for Sudan, Tom Perriello, estimated that up to 150,000 people may have been killed since the conflict began. The staggering death toll, combined with widespread displacement and destruction, highlights the urgent need for international intervention and a path toward peace. A call to action. As the people of Sudan endure unimaginable suffering, the global community must not turn a blind eye. The Cape Kobia massacre and countless other tragedies demand accountability, justice, and immediate efforts to end the violence. We at Wide Real News will continue to monitor this developing story and bring you updates as they become available. Please remember to subscribe to our channel and share this report to raise awareness about the plight of civilians in Sudan. Your voice can help amplify the call for peace and justice. Stay safe, and thank you for watching Wide Real News.